Hello traders, how are we? Hope you're well. Hope you've had a wonderful trading day. We are going to just jump straight into news, right? Because we just had Euro CPI come out. All right, so let's just take a look at a few Euro pairs. Not even any hellos. We're just jumping straight in. I'm going to do hellos and everything in a minute. So let's take a look at Euro pairs. So no real big reaction here on Euro US dollar, Euro pound, very muted response, Euro Swiss franc. Right. So we are going to suggest, you know, it's guess the news game. It's probably the greatest game ever invented. So we are going to play guess the news game on the euro, and I'm going to say nothing happened. It was all as expected. So let's take a look, guys. Nope, I was totally wrong. It was worse than expected. So really, guys, we should be seeing some better. We should be seeing some euro weakness come into the market. Bear with me, guys. I've just got something's happened with the live chat here. Sorry, 1 second. Right, we're back. We're back. Bear with me. Technical difficulties. This is what happens when it's live. Who knows what's going to happen? Yeah. Yeah, we don't. So, yeah, you would expect some euro weakness, right, off the back of this German CPI figures. But we're just not seeing any, guys. So, yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. I'm also not sure. Oh, dickhead.
You're live, Tom.
Hello, guys, I'm back. Christ, I do not know what's happened to my computer there. It just died. How are we, guys? Sorry about that. Technical issues, can't be helped. Who knows what went on there? I certainly don't. I have no idea how to use tech. That's what the editor's for. Right, guys, so we had worse than expected CPI news. So we've had no impact on the euro as yet. Yeah, so let's just go quickly look at some euro pairs. So no impact whatsoever on euro pairs. And we've also got some news coming out at 1/2 as well, guys. All right. So this is also very important. We've got GDP figures coming out of, let me just make sure this is working. Yeah, we've got GDP figures coming out of America, guys, all right, and initial jobless claims. So we need to be aware of these later as well. All right, so that's the news, guys. Someone please remind me when the news comes out. Let's take a look at a trade that I've taken today. And it's literally missed my stop loss by a pip or two, right? So we'll take a look at why I took Canadian dollar Swiss francs. And before we do that, let's say hello to everyone. I'm in a bit of a tizzy, guys. I've just got so many different problems going on with tech. All right, but we're back. We're all good. So let's see who's in the house. CJ, how are you? Rich Paul, what's up? Brett, how are you, Brett? Noor, how are you? How's the boat? Michael, hi. Greg, hi. Tony, Aya, legends never die. Very true. Thapello, McFlav, how are you all, guys? Apologies for all the technical difficulties. We know who to blame. It's always the editor's fault. All right. So, guys, let's take a look at this Canadian dollar Swiss franc trade that I am in. And I'm still in it just, right? So if we look at the day chart, guys, we were in a downtrend, then a bit of indecision, and then bang, we're, firmly in a downtrend. We're getting lower highs, right? Lower lows, okay? And this candle right here, yeah, literally just broke these lows. All right, so we're definitely getting lower lows. And then if we drop down to the H4, right, I literally entered in here, right? We got this break on the H4, and I've literally, when I woke up, saw this break, it was at the gray zone. I've literally just entered in here, guys. So I was selling in here, and my stop is literally just above here. Right, so some would say excellent stop loss placement. Others would say you lucky sod, right? But, I've put the stop loss in a place where I'm wrong, right? And so until it hits that, really, I'm not wrong, okay? Because if we look at H4 structure, right, we're still with H4 structure. This last high hasn't broken, and that's why I put my stop loss here, right? Give it a little bit of room. Okay, so yeah, obviously if it breaks this level and breaks this level, I'll be stopped out anyway, but that will also be a break of structure and I will be wrong. All right, so obviously what we want to start seeing at this level, guys, is, nice bearish candles to come lower. And we're still with H4 trend. We're still with the daily trend. So, let's see. We've still got a lot of things in our favor to start selling. All right. So, yeah, let's see what happens. Let's take a quick look on the H1. And you can see we're starting to see some, bearish reaction here. And it's no surprise we're seeing a bearish reaction there because it's the last H4 high. Right, and we're seeing some bearish reaction. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see with this trade. So, CJ, that is where we are with Canadian dollar Swiss franc. Yeah, we'll see how that plays out. The other trade we were looking at was Aussie dollar Canadian dollar, and this did exactly what we wanted it to do. Right. So we just wanted a break of this level, okay, because this would represent a break in H4 trend. Okay, and that's exactly what's happened. So Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar, yeah, we broke this level, right? We broke this level. We actually had a H1 break. Okay, so you can see this candle here would have been a nice candle, bit of a retrace. This would have been a really nice entry. I actually put this, suggested this in the VIP Trading Academy, but I was already in Canadian dollar Swiss franc, right? And I'm still actually in a hedge with this. So I traded CAD Swiss instead of this, right? Sod's law. This one goes in the right direction. CAD Swiss franc is struggling. Okay. Yeah, so there you go, guys. They're the two trades that we were looking at today. Right, guys, have you got any questions for me? I know we had the technical difficulties, which was all the editor's fault, obviously, but now I'm open to any questions you like. Yeah, so don't be shy, guys. Please ask as many questions as you like. I'm assuming you can see me and hear me still. Yeah, otherwise I'm just talking to my computer, which would be a sign of absolute madness. I think I went mad years ago, to be honest with you. That's what trading does to you. Right, Brett wants to look at the NAS. Okay, I always think of the gangster rapper when we say NAS, but we are talking about the NASDAQ. Okay, so let's do this, guys. We haven't done this for a while. So let's analyze the NASDAQ together, right? As one big happy family, let's analyze it together. So first and foremost, right? No, let's just go with this, right? So NAS on the weekly chart, right? Would you buy, sell, or would you stay out of this market? So everyone right now, guys, get involved. You're all here to learn and understand trading, so don't be shy. Leave your comment in the live chat. Would you, with the NASDAQ on the weekly chart, buy, sell, or stay out? I'm going to have a minute to myself and regroup and have a drink after all the technical problems. Okay, so Negayan would sell. Okay. Greg would buy. Brett would buy. Rich Paul would buy. Anyone else, guys? Don't be shy. Come get involved. I don't bite. Only at weekends. Yeah, ask the editor. Fergal would stay out. Fergal Sharkey would stay out. Noor would buy. Sammy would buy. Okay, so we're not looking at the H1, Negian, right? We're just looking at the weekly. Michael would buy. Okay, so the overwhelming majority have spoken, and you are the sentiment of the market. You're a very small sample, but you are the sentiment of the market. You know, when people say, what's the sentiment of the market? This is what you're giving me, right? There's a buying sentiment, right? Just from what you've shown me, there's a buying sentiment, right? Now, this is tricky, right? So are you seeing this? Right? Okay, so are you seeing that? And this candle held on to these last lows, right? If you're seeing that, we are clearly in an uptrend, right? It's a little bit subjective, right? Are we seeing this? Right? And therefore, we're in a downtrend, right? We've got lower lows, lower highs. So the weekly is not crystal clear, right? But because the majority of you are saying buy, then you believe that's an uptrend, right? That's what you're seeing, Okay, and I cannot, it's difficult to argue against that, right? It's that. Okay, so bit mixed on the weekly. It's not that clear, and we have had a bit of a, this is not a super bullish candle. This is right, and you would have had some profit with buys, but this isn't. Okay, so let's get, so for that reason, I would stay out of this market. I wouldn't buy it, right? But it would be stay out or buy. But I would lean towards staying out of this market just because of that lack of clarity with trend, right, and structure. But let's carry on our analysis. Let's go down to the day chart now, right? Now, what are you seeing now? So on the day chart, guys, same question, right? Would you buy, sell, or stay out of the market, guys? So everyone, please give us your answer in the live chat. Okay, so yeah, don't be shy, guys. Leave your answer in the live chat. While you do that, guys, I've just got to check something because my computer is still playing up. Yeah, give us your answers. Okay, we're all good. It's all good, guys. The tech is on side, right? And what we're doing, guys. So what would you do? Day chart, buy, sell, or stay out. So we have got sell, sell, sell. I'd stay out for now, sell, and sell. Okay, again, Brett would stay out, right? So again, guys, that's the sentiment of the market. So if anyone mentions what's the sentiment, this is what you're demonstrating right now, right? So again, a little bit subjective, right? So let's look at the options, right? Are we seeing this? If we're seeing this, this is in an uptrend. We're getting higher highs, higher lows in an uptrend, and it's literally at the moving average 20, right? But I'm assuming if you guys are seeing sells, you are regarding this as some kind of breakdown of structure. And I wouldn't, right? I would say, as I just pointed out, I would say this is in an uptrend, right? And, we're getting a nice bullish reaction. And if anything, I would look to buy this from here, right? I would. Maybe I wouldn't buy into this resistance level, which has proven to be good resistance. Okay, so I might wait for another bullish candle, right? And then I would consider buys. But for me, this is in an uptrend, and therefore I would lean towards buying this market. So, it's amazing how we can all look at the same chart and see something slightly different, right? Now, of course, that, if we didn't see anything different, you wouldn't have buyers and sellers, right? Every time I want to buy the market, there's a seller, right? That's what always blows my mind. So it's a good thing, right? But really, guys, you want to trade charts where everyone's seeing the same thing, right? And on here, we're not, right? We're getting some stay out, sell. But I think this is a buying opportunity, but I would like to see what happens at this level because this has proven to be very good resistance and support, right? If we got a big bearish candle from here, then I would think very differently. So the NAS, to summarize, right, the weekly was scruffy, and just the conversation we're having on the day chart, it is scruffy, right? Not scruffy, but it's difficult to read and trade with confidence. Yeah, I wouldn't. There's a good argument for selling from this level. There's a good argument for buying from this level, right? If sellers and buyers both have a, a good argument, I'm not interested. Yeah. I don't want any arguments, right? I want buyers saying, Tom, welcome to the buying club. Enjoy your buy. There will be no sellers. Just buy, and hit your target. And I'd be like, thank you, buying club. Right. And, the same for sell. So the NAS is a bit of a bloody mess. Let's take a quick look at the H4. Right now, I would say this is very clear, right? But just to throw this question out, I think we'll all be on the same page here. But what would you do with the NASDAQ on the H4 chart, right? So everyone, let me know, guys. Would you buy, sell, or stay out of this market on the H4? Right, so we've got Brett would sell. Any others, guys? Get involved. Nor would sell. Anyone else? Don't be shy. Too shy. Anyone know who sung that? Because I don't. I know the song, but I don't know who sung it. You probably won't even recognize the song the way I sang it, to be honest. McFly, sell. Mohammed, sell. Stuart Cooper, stay out. Sell. Yeah, it's quite unanimous, isn't it? Right? Everyone pretty much has gone for a sell trade. And that's what you want to see in your chart. I totally bloody agree. And I had to use the word bloody to emphasize how much I agree, because it's just clear, right? This is clearly, right, a little bit of sideways bang, right? This is clearly in a H4 downtrend, okay? We're also below the moving average 20. We've retraced to a very nice area of value. What was once support can become very good resistance, and it's at the moving average 20. This is an absolute sell all day. All day long, that's a sell, right? Yeah. Yes, I agree, McFly. Yeah, selling this. And this is what I mean. This is just the whole. Okay, guys, so this is probably my CAD Swiss franc trade getting stopped out. Okay, we'll take a look at that shortly. But exactly that, guys, right? I want to sell this market. And it doesn't matter if it's daily, weekly, H4, when you look at the chart, you want everyone thinking the same thing. And everyone is thinking, I'm going to sell this back down to here, if not further. Put my stop above here. It's just a textbook trade. Break or trend, retrace to a nice area, sell it. Right? I would sell that all day long. So yeah, that's what you want, guys. All right. So yeah, that is the NASDAQ. McFly, bloody always sounds better than the American alternative. Is the American alternative flipping important? I was in the States for a year. I lived in Connecticut for 1 year. It was a very nice part of the world. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, it was a really good year. Okay, so who sung that? Okay, we've got news coming out. Right, let's take a quick look at US dollar news. Let's look at the H1. Okay, so quite muted to start with. If not, a little bit of, oh no, okay. So US dollar strength. Remember, this is where I become Sherlock Holmes, guys. This is guess the news game. Yeah, the Sunday Times said the best online game this year. Oh dear, laughing at my own jokes. So US dollar strength, right? Let's have a look at another one. Pound US dollar. US dollar strength. Let's have a look at Euro US dollar. US dollar strength, right? US dollar strength. So Sherlock Holmes here has surmised that the US dollar news was better than expected. Let's take a look. So yes, better than expected. So the 3-star ratings, I mean, that's what they're looking at, the GDP figures, right? And these are both better than expected. You've only got to look at some of the GDP figures in Europe, and America, you know, is looking good, right? The GDP figures. And this initial jobless claims was better than expected. So obviously, right, we are seeing some strength come into the US dollar. All right. And you can see it here, guys. So yeah, as expected. Let me take a quick look at my Canadian dollar Swiss franc trade. Okay, so let me just check. I believe I am taken out of that trade. Okay, so yeah, well, I'm in a hedge, guys, but yeah, got stopped out with that one. Right, let's go back to the live chat. Right, what else are we going to look at? News coming out, guys. So Nigeu's got a question here. Do you also analyze data of the news for trading? And the answer is no, right? So you're talking about fundamental trading, basically, okay? And I am not a fundamental trader, right? I understand what moves the economy and the important news releases, you know, inflation, interest rates, employment figures, yeah, and the impact this has on currency pairs, on the economy as a whole, right? I get fundamentals, the basics of it, but I don't use that to make decisions. I'm a purely technical trader. And why is that? Because I've tried to incorporate fundamentals in my trading before. And the thing with fundamentals is firstly, a lot of the fundamental news is already priced into the chart. So if, for example, right, Euro, Aussie dollar on the day chart, right, is clearly in this downtrend, there is, of course, a fundamental reason behind it, right? So I don't need the fundamental data to tell me that. I can just look at the chart, right? And it's telling me to short Euro Aussie dollar. And the fundamentals will back that up. But of course they will. Otherwise, why would Euro Aussie dollar be storming down? Yeah, right? Why would this be storming down, you know, unless there was some fundamental news behind it? So it's already priced in. Yeah. If for example, let's look at a different one, right? Let's just pick anything, New Zealand CAD, right? So New Zealand CAD's in an uptrend. So there are fundamental reasons why New Zealand dollar is strong and Canadian dollar is weak. But I don't need to know them all. I don't need to try and make sense of all that fundamental data because the chart does that for me, right? The chart has told me this is in an uptrend, right? So I'm not saying fundamental analysis is redundant. If you can use it and it helps support your trade ideas, then great. But my argument is already priced in, right? It's already there. And as for predicting what the interest rate could be in the future or what you expect CPI to be in the future, then, you know, it's just crap, right? You cannot tell the future. You have no idea, right? You get these analysts come out and they're like, you know, I'm expecting a weak CPI figure coming out of Germany, or I'm expecting the interest rates to rise in America, right? And then that doesn't happen. Yeah, because you cannot tell the future, right? So the chart gives you the facts and the facts here and now. Okay, so that's all you need, right? That's all you need. Right, what else are we looking at? Yeah, okay, I would agree with this comment. So McFly has said, the way I see it, news releases is a nice boost to reach support and resistance levels. yeah, I would agree with this comment, right? So, we've just had some important US dollar news come out, right? Now, right? So good US dollar news maybe means that price comes down to here, right? But when it comes down to here, you're not looking for sells, you're looking for buys, right? But the news just said to you that the US dollar was strong off the back of the fundamental news. So what? I am going to buy if I get a setup, right? A few things need to happen, but if price comes down to it, I'm looking to buy, right? So yeah, there's my thought on fundamentals, right? Yeah, but some people may disagree, some people may agree. There's lots of technical traders, there's lots of fundamental traders, and there's lots of traders that use both combined, right? Nobody's wrong or right. I just think technical trading tells you everything you need to know. Right, guys, I forgot to mention a few things. If you are enjoying my analysis, apart from the technical problems, that was all the editor's fault, then please come join the channel. Yes, subscribe to the channel right now. Smash the notification button so you receive a vid. And if everyone could please smash the like button. Also, right now, guys, if you haven't already, please come join our trading community, right? We've got traders, like-minded traders. You can have a chit chat, you can share ideas, knowledge. So come join our free Discord channel. If you want more than that, guys, and you want access to my trade signals, you want access to my strategies and tutorials, and you want access to me directly, as in you can ask me questions, then come join the VIP. And right now, guys, if you look above my head, if you open an account with Pepperstone and deposit some funds into your own trading account, we will give you free access to the VIP Trading Academy. No brainer. So if you're with a broker, you can swap over to Pepperstone, or if you're looking for a broker, come join Pepperstone. We'll give you free access, guys. It's a no-brainer. Right, what else is it? Okay, so Rich Paul has got a comment here. So I think fundamentals isn't easy, but technical is more easy. I totally agree with that as well, right? Technical analysis is easier to fathom, right? There's less moving parts to technical analysis, right? Technical analysis, you've got support, trend and structure, support and resistance, candlesticks, this concept of value, and multiple time frames, right? It's not easy, but most of the time it's not rocket science. Whereas understanding the fundamentals and the direction that is going to make euro US dollar move into is far harder, right? Because you've got to take into account all the things I said: employment, CPI, interest rates, consumer confidence, building permits. There's so many things that make up an economy. And again, it's all priced in. Yeah. If there's a lot of fundamental news that says euro US dollar is strong, then you will see it on the chart, like we're seeing here with euro US dollar, right? It's telling us that the euro is strong, right? So there's fundamentals behind that, but the chart's telling us that. I don't mean to keep prattling on about the same thing, but just, yeah, do what the charts tell you. There's no predicting the future with technical analysis. It's just trading the raw data in front of you and making sense of it, right? Whereas fundamentals is a little bit what may or may not happen, right? Niraj, hi Tom, good evening. How to achieve a state of mind like you? When I trade, I remain on my toes all the time. So it's all about how you prepare for your day. So to get into a good trading mindset, okay, you need to start your day right. Okay, like any task or any job, how do you get focused. And it's about doing the right thing. So every morning I wake up and, I have breakfast, right? I chill out for a bit, and then I go into my charts and do the analysis, right? It takes me about 45 minutes, okay? But that is the most important 45 minutes to an hour, let's say, of my day, because everything good comes from that. I know what trades I'm looking at, for what reasons. I've got my alarm set up. I know exactly what I'm going to do with that day. So it helps with my focus, right? I'm focused on what I need to do because I've planned it beforehand. And then also things like, just healthy body, healthy mind, right? I know it's a bit of a cliche, but it's bloody true. Yeah, if you eat well, go to the gym, you're going to feel better in yourself, and that's going to help you focus and stay alert with the trades and trade better, right? I remember I've traded on a couple of hangovers before. There's something I'd never do anymore, right? I'll wait till Friday now. But yeah, so trade on hangovers, it just ends in disaster. You're not in the right mindset. Yeah. So healthy body, healthy mind. And then just your routine, right? So you want to get consistency as a trader. That's the holy grail. And then profits will come, right? And how do you get consistency? By doing the same things every day. So I wake up, I have my breakfast, I do my analysis, I go down the gym, I come back, I check the charts, and then I've already set up my alarms. I can go and do different things, maybe some bits on YouTube, which I really enjoy, maybe chat to some of you guys in the VIP Trading Academy, right? And go about my day, right? But I've done the hard bit in the preparation. So start the day right, healthy body, healthy mind, prepare. That will get you focused, guys. And on that note, we're going to call it a day, guys. I can't see any more questions. So thank you very much for your patience today with all the technical issues earlier on. I have no idea what happened there. And also, guys, yeah, appreciate all of your questions. Appreciate you spending your time with us. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it. If you have, please subscribe, like, and share. All right, have a great trading day, guys, and I'll see you next time.